What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And I got to talk about this today. Roadkill Nights could be like the biggest SRT event and the biggest announcements of horsepower ever in the company. And that's saying a lot. We've seen the Demon 170 event, the TRX event, other events that Tim did where they announced multiple products, but nothing like what we think is going to happen at Roadkill Nights. And yeah, the evidence is pretty out in the open. Roll the intro. So myself and Butter the Insider have been talking about this for a couple of days. About Butter, phrased it as the jailbreak program coming to the Dodge Durango Hellcat. And according to our internal sources now, and just we got more photos of these things on the road coming out of CTC, moving around. Um, it looks like these Durangos, these jailbreak Durangos that also could have north of 800 horsepower, will make appearances at Roadkill Nights. Not to be done with just the Durangos, and they have a few for a reason. They have more than two. I believe they have the blue one, the green one, and the purple. Is it purple? I don't remember. But there's multiple colors, right? And they all have different color badges, like you similar to what you would see from like a jailbreak version. Stripes, stuff you cannot order on Dodge's site. Butter the Insider's gone into this in detail. Definitely go check out his channel. I'll tag him in the description down below as well. But the I think they're trying to make this event special to say like we're back. And the only reason why I can also say that is because all the influencers that I know, right? And that's a dumb word, but whatever. All the people that have any pull or juice or whatever you want to call it with Dodge executives have all said that, or I mean, Stellantis executives have basically said that nobody's talking right now. It's like radio silence from all the executives. Hmm. And talking to my board source, he said that that's by design. Like they're literally radio silent. They're not communicating with anybody right now. And it's because of how important this event is at Roadkill Nights and how they want this event to go off. They want it to how they want it to be presented and how they want it to be able to go off without a hitch. We've already seen the commercials for the Dodge Chargers, right? The Outlaws. God, they sound like bad BMWs, but I know that they're going to be there, and we also know that all of the builds from all like shout out to my guys over at Boosted Motorsports. They cut up a Viper to put one of these Hurricanes in it. That said, I have got to hear some things that you guys in the public have not got to hear yet, and I can tell you that I think those guys are going to make people pleasantly surprised on what that Hurricane engine is going to do in that Viper. I'm I can't wait to see it. If you haven't seen their channel, go subscribe over to Boosted Motorsports as well. Now I'm going to be there. I know my guy Green Beret Demon 170 is going to be there. I believe Demonology is coming up there. Basically all your normal Dodge creators are going to be there, and a bunch of other ones that I don't know or I don't talk to. But we're gonna have a I'm gonna have fun. We're going up there. We're gonna see it because I want to see all this stuff coming because we know outside of the Chargers, outside of these, and I'm hearing north of 800 horsepower Durango Hellcats. We're hearing north of 800 horsepower TRX Rams are also going to make a debut. And we already know that because they've built multiple mules already at Shap, right? I've already got photos and videos of them loading these things up into an enclosed trailer, or one of them into an enclosed trailer. I've already got a full look at what the white one with the black trim looks like at the factory. And I had like 7 other people email me about it saying, hey, we watched them build this on the line today. So we know that there's TRXs probably going to get announced. We know that, and I hate to hear this, but we're guessing the Cuda at this point, because of some other stuff that Butter was able to find as well, might just be a Charger variant. Maybe it's a Hemi version of the Charger, and like it's called the Hemi Cuda. We don't know, and we don't know if that's going to make an appearance at Roadkill Nights. We do think they're going to talk some about the upcoming Viper, because yes, they are building a 6th gen Viper, despite what you've heard. That is actually a thing. But things that we know for sure that you're going to see, we think that they're going to have one of the 6.4 liter Hemi 1500 trucks there. Granted, it's not going to be a production truck; it's just something they put together. We know the TRXs have been built. We know we have these Jailbreak Durangos that have been built, and like I said, what we're hearing is north of 800 horsepower on these, which would make them like, I think the theme is going to be this. Now that there's no more fines for cafe standards, now that they don't have to meet any certain emissions requirement, I think you're going to really see the gloves come off for Stellantis. And I think they're motivated to make the horsepower wars of 2015 to 2023 look like small shit compared to what's going to happen now. The gloves are off. They're $2.7 billion in the hole at the halfway mark of this year. Not profitable. That's bad news. And Antonio Filosa they've literally put the line out on the table, and people are literally going right down it. Hellcat everything. Everything. We saw Christine Fuel talk about an SRT Pacifica. Does that make an appearance at Roadkill Nights? That would be interesting. Wouldn't be surprising to me if they maybe, found that Hellcat minivan that Rich Rebuilds built, and they put that out there too. But like I said, we know for sure production ready units of the Durango Jailbreak Durangos, the TRXs, and a possible 6.4 Hemi, as well as the 5.7 Hemi trucks, are all going to make an appearance, as well as that Outlaw Charger. It would not surprise me, knowing how they did the Demon 170, if the Hemi Cuda is literally just a Charger with a Hemi engine in it and they call it the Hemi Cuda. It would not surprise me if that car makes an appearance, even though it might not be available till 2027 or 2028. But it would not shock me in the least if that's what's coming. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I look forward to seeing most of you guys up there in Detroit. We're gonna, I'm gonna be linking up with a bunch of different people. We'll probably do some meetups. We'll probably, hang out with a few people. And I haven't decided what I'm bringing to Roadkill Nights yet. So, stay tuned on that. I don't know what we're gonna bring out there to play with. So, I'm almost scared to bring anything Mopar out there because it could get stolen. Just saying. Make sure you have your vehicles protected. If you haven't gone to like destroyer1320.com yet and checked out the systems that they have, you'd be very, very sad if you end up coming to Roadkill Nights and your car ends up becoming roadkill and getting cut up into 1,000 pieces. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. We are giving away that Ram 1500 Laramie. We are doing 30x entries between now and August 1st at midnight. So If you're interested in winning a nice Ram Laramie, it almost has like a Longhorn look to it. The videos here on the channel, it's about, I don't know, 8 or 10 videos back. Um, and second place can get a Cadillac STS, or vice versa. Maybe you want the Cadillac STS with the big V8 instead of the Ram. I don't know why you would do that, but it will be up to the people that win to decide what they want. So, like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.
Gotcha, bitch!